Greetings, fellow monstrous diplomats. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, episode 201, Apology Gift. Here comes Fangface with attempt number 1. It sucks. Alright, let's do that again. Science requires multiple experiments. Plants and mining. Got it. So Stichius will be a plants and mining brawler, and then Wendigo will be a crypto vat. We already have the vat ready. Oh, polar bear hunting Fyup. Cute. Cactus, you might not want to walk towards the hostile polar bear. I'm thinking that's probably on a scale of 1 to dumb, that's up there in the dumbs. Well, okay. It was until Wendy decided to brain the poor thing. Spine, heart, body, neck. Man, she did not waste shots. It was like, Mozambiqued, I think is the term. She Mozambiqued a polar bear. Doesn't mess around. Alright, this looks like it's getting harvested, so let's switch this over to rice. And yeah, rice is fine. How much tinctoria do I have? Oh, I got 126. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Mozambique is 2 body shots and a headshot. Like, boom, boom, boom. I get it. It was her version of a There's no Mozambique there, in this continent. So it's the closest you're going to get on this RimWorld. Wow, that's a lot of Amtas travelers passing by without trade. I guess it is like the warmest day of the year so far. It's just frozen. So if there was ever a time to pass by, it'd be now. Where is all my slate chunks? I'm starting to be really confused about this. So normally I keep slate chunks, or slate blocks, rather, next to the doors so that I can quickly enclose my doors. But where is all the blocks? Wait, where's my slate? Yeah, it's just in here. So are these... Ah, yeah, let's put these as preferred. That will fix it. All right, taking viewer submitted ideas, here we go. So we have got what to do next. Open the other cryptosleep caskets. Open the other ancient danger. So for those that don't know, I have an ancient danger that is unopened here. For the longest time, I've treated it like emergency food. If I ever needed food, I could, open it up and eat the people. But I have so many corpses in the map tile, I could probably just open it. Build individual bedrooms. Instead of the shared barracks that I have right now. My choice. Expand the barracks. Set up mushroom farming instead of rice to save power. So that would likely be taking a subset of my farms and removing all the lights and just doing Nutrifungus, because Nutrifungus can still be used to make baby food, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, Nutrifungus can still be used to make baby food, which fuels the thing. So I could cut out a whole lot of sun lamps in that case. I can build a vanity project. Color code the colonists with favorite colors. That'd be like a good Pride Month goal right there. Smoking kitten hippie. And then last but not least, clear enemy camps. I guess, like set up a death squad to clear enemy camps. I don't have really many enemy camps right now. I have like one hunting work site and one prisoner camp, but like, still a goal. So there we are. 5 minutes to vote on that. And thank you so very much for suggesting goals. Those are all really interesting. 10-10 would let you do that again, although you voted for it, so it's not so much of me letting. Like how there's just like one little ancient barrel in here. Probably like a barrel full of like human hearts that Wendy just was like, I'm bored. Cut out some hearts, left them. Because I have the extra steel and components, I'm going to add some additional solar in the battery backup bank so that if my batteries do run low, they recharge faster from the extra power. Just a silly little side project. The other thing I wanted to assess. So, Rogi, you are a little overdue for shooter xenogerm implantation, if I ever want to get around to it. But you're the only shooter that is missing it. But you also happen to be the only shooter that has nearsightedness. So, it might even be worth converting you into a brawler instead, and then turning a brawler into a shooter. Is the backup system still connected? It is not, no. The power switches are off. So these are off-grid. Warded combat. Riesling Bacchus. Wow. That is a very wine-based name. Anima Chief of Covenant of Amtas wants me to help save one of her caravans. 2 groups of Edekin from Yakish is harassing them. Wants me to drive them away. The first group of Edekin will be composed of a boss, a drifter, 35 elite mercenaries, 8 grenadiers, 15 heavy mercenaries, 34 heavy mercenary gunners, 6 slashers, 20 snipers, 15 gunners, 6 gunners, 4 slashers, 41 wargs, and 19 wild boar. Okay. The second similar size group will follow soon after. 13 warriors put in my control. And although you're paying me what looks to be worth a lot, it's stuff I have a lot of. I am not going to consider this unless you guys specifically tell me to do it, because there's almost no advantage to do it, and it will grind progress for the Wendigo project kind of to a halt, because I'll just be like dealing with this nonsense. Oh, Kath, you need death rest? I thought you were on vacation. I'll allow it. Actually, Sentinel will need death rest pretty soon, too. Maybe I'll just put them on the same death rest schedule, more or less. So, here, drink some blood. Go to sleep. It's funny how they glow. I mean, obviously they do, right? They're vampires, but it's weird that they're like little faces. It's like a nightlight. We're really creepy, you know, to think of this as like 3D real space. To like enter a cave full of vampires hanging from the ceiling with their heads like glowing like glow pods or something. Look very cool. Wendy, you need more blood too, huh? Let's drink some bacon blood. And Maxu blood. Picking on Maxu for no particular reason. So my choice, huh? Oh boy, let me contemplate. So I'm going to come up with a few different choices and have you guys pick from them. How's that sound? So here we go. 4 options that I quickly came up with. So, farm mech bosses for implants that Wendy is missing. So if we take a look at Wendy, she is missing 4 gestation processors, a repair probe, 2 remote repairers, and then 3 remote shielders. So I could kill a bunch of mech bosses to fill out her implants. She doesn't really use them, but like, makes her stronger, I guess. I could gestate mechs for Wendy to control. She has 6 empty bandwidth. So that could be a few legionaries, or it could be a bunch of haulers. You know, I'll leave that choice up to you. I could send death squads to the temporary sites. So we have a temporary hunting site and a temporary prison camp, and I could just death squad them. Or run trade caravans searching for rare genes. So she is extraordinarily fast, and then giving her a horse makes her faster. So I could do that as well. The other thing that I had in mind is I think it might be possible to re-ally Inlier. So I'm going to actually add that to the list here. Excuse me for resetting the votes. What's funny is when you type re-ally and you don't have a dash, it just looks like really Inlier. All right, so that is the last one. So the reason why that's added back in is all of the Inlier colonists that I was originally experimenting upon, I think are all in cryptoseed caskets now. Meaning that the dirt moles that I have left are... one is of my colony and the other is of the Tox Blighters, making re-allying them possible. And if I did re-ally them, I would have a civil Outlander trade union to call in trade caravans for, allowing me to potentially obtain more resources that I wouldn't be able to manufacture myself, and also give me an outlet for all of my wealth, because if you take a look at my colony here, I have so much wealth and almost nothing to do with it. So that's another possibility. Speaking of wealth, here comes some trade caravans. But luckily it's actually pretty warm out, so I don't need to wake Wendy early. She can take her time to get there. So there you go. There's some ideas. You guys did say my choice, but I still yet leave it to you. It's how I roll, I guess. What I will say is the map tile is looking pretty nice. We've been hauling slag and stone and things like that, and it's looking actually mighty tidy. You know, there's a huge swath around the workshop that doesn't have slag, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, I could build a Scrooge McDuck money vault if you want to propose that next time viewer suggestions wins. I'm not necessarily against having a giant money vault, especially given that I have like a vault full of people and corpses. Money does make sense. Oh, Stickiest is out. So, Stickiest, you are going to become a brawler. Who also does mining and plants. So let's assess your genes here. So this is for Stickiest. I will give you dead calm. You're definitely going to want elongated fingers, quick study. Actually, I don't think you need quick study. You're already at 20 for plants. Very happy, fast runner, psychic doll. Where is kind? Kind instinct. You are going to retain your... Oh, let's get rid of psychic doll. That's copy now. Retain your great plants. Retain great mining. Awful cook. Awful shoot. Awful craft. Awful animals. Awful social. Poor construction. Minus 12. Okay. Yeah. Nearsightedness is fine, because you're going to be brawler. Very unattractive is fine. Heat weakness, definitely, to counteract your heat tolerance. So where is heat weakness? There it is. Minus 6. Come on. Get it down to minus 5. I could also make you hemogenic. I mean, I'm not going to. I don't want you to require hemogen, because I don't want you to compete with Wendy. But, like, that's a possibility. I could do UV. If you're a miner and a planter, you're not going to spend a lot of time out in the sun. I could also give you very sleepy. What is a negative I could throw at you? Do you have dark vision? Oh, you know what? You're going to need dark vision. So let's add dark vision and then get rid of very fast runner and then add something else positive. Like fire resistant. And strong immunity or super clotting. There we go. So this is the stickiest. So you'll be a great miner, great... Oh, you know what? You don't have great brawling. I can't believe I overlooked that. So great melee, and then let's reassess. Get rid of what I just added. So that is gone. And we're not going to let you clot. There we go. You're done. I mean, you'll clot, but like not, you won't be a super clotter. So assign food, drugs, carry your own drugs, and you're pretty good to go. You guys want me to re-ally Analar? So I will do that. It actually... Oh, did I not have awful intellect? Thank you for highlighting that. I am going to be pained to set this up again. Ugh, man. See? Overlooking. I should have read it first. So let's do this again, and I apologize. So the heat weakness... Very happy. Dead calm. Kind. Let's do the skills. Great melee. I don't know shooting. Plants. And... where's mining? Great mining. Awful social, awful animals, awful cook, awful shoot, nearsightedness, very unattractive, awful int, or construction, awful craft. Okay, so what am I missing now? Elongated fingers, dark vision, and I have a little bit more wiggle room. What stands out as important? You already have strong melee damage, you already have robust, you already have reduced pain, so I don't need those. So super clotting wouldn't be terrible if you're a brawler. I did pick Heat Weak. That's the first one I grabbed. So I have points for one more thing. Do I have poor social or awful social? Yeah, I already have awful social. No, I got melee damage. He was born with it. Strong immunity, I guess? I could do cold tolerant. Suppose it doesn't hurt. It's not amazing, but it doesn't hurt. Okay, good enough. Hopefully I didn't screw that one up. Alright, Wendy's up, so let's get trading before these guys romp around my town. Oh, actually, before I even do that, where's T-Sang? I'm gonna hit T-Sang with a work drive, because there's a lot of specialist crafting that I have T-Sang doing. Fireproof and robust digestion. Don't need that as a combo. That sounds very good if you like Taco Bell, though. And you don't want hell coming out of both ends. Sorry, Taco Bell, but you haven't paid me, so, yeah. Where was that combo gene that I want to get rid of? So I've got awful plants and awful art, and then I have awful art and awful plants. And somehow they're not the same. So I'm just going to sell one at random, and I'm sure it's going to be the wrong one, and I'm going to, like, regret it because I'm going to blow up my, like, xenogerm, but whatever, I'll sell one. Taking a look. Trying to make sure that I don't overlook anything important. But, like, these guys barely have anything interesting. They have an L-Tech staff, but, like, I don't need one of those. So I'll just, I guess, offload some of my corsets on them, which I have so many corsets. Inline or allying them is going to take me, like, no time at all. And I did mention, so we're only at 32 reps, so I'm going to gift a whole bunch of corsets just to bring the rep back up. So 37. Let's do corsets for 56. So 88. A very evil number to be had as a relationship. All right, next trade. Clearly, I'm trying for a Taco Bell sponsorship deal. I haven't eaten Taco Bell in, I can't even tell you. It's got to be decades. If ever. I don't even know if I've probably eaten Taco Bell. I vaguely remember eating Taco Bell maybe when I was like, I don't even know. Don't even know. So, yeah. I'd be the wrong sponsor recipient for that, for sure. And then this is the War Merchant. So I do have some like garbage weapons to offload to them. Revolvers and the like that I've picked up. I'm also going to get rid of the recurve bow. It's legendary, but like I have no use for recurve bow. Do you have anything I want to buy? Could get rid of some of the human leather travel wear because no one's going to wear that. Some of the tattered Thrumbo stuff. Oh, and now I need to buy stuff off of you. So I called them in hoping that they had heal or herbal meds because usually they do. 21. Good. That's why you were hired. Or chartered? I don't know. What do you like? What do you call it when you pay people to show up to your place with things to sell? It's not a good word for that. So they can't afford everything that I want to sell them, so I'm probably just going to hold on to it and gift it to Inlier as a new trade partner. As like a mea culpa, I'm sorry like I went to great lengths to abduct you violently. But there we go. Oh, and let's gift some stuff to you. So... gifting you the battered shirts and pants that I don't wear anymore, and the human... no, that's not human. Some of the corsets. Okay, up to 75. Looks pretty good. So we'll start packing up one of these transport pods, and let me update the priority. to ally inlier. So one thing I can obviously send them is like a bunch of the embryos that I'm not using. The embryos I want to keep are already locked away, so the embryos that I have access to put in the transport pod are the only ones that are going to be loaded in, so I don't need to know which ones are which. Light leather we will ship off. Synthread will ship off. I didn't realize I had 300 something heal herbal medicine. I also have tons of flake. I'm just going to sell it all. I don't need anyone binging on flake. We're going to keep the yayo to keep the wasters alive, but I don't need that much flake. The yayo is more fun for the addicts to use anyway. Then I have to go through all these corpses to get to the bottom of the list. You'd think they'd sort them better. A bunch of thrombo horns, that's going to make them happy, I'm sure. And apparently no one wants to buy them, so... Thrombo for you. Oh, human leather troubleware. Okay, you can have that. Devil strand pants? No, I'll keep those. Alright, we'll see if this does it. I have one incendiary shell. Yeah, I could have sent that to them. Who knows? Maybe one day I'm going to want it to blow things up. I do have... I'm going to wait until Udigal pops out, because Udigal should be popping out any second now. Oh, yeah. Any second now. And then I will regestate more eggs. Probably the 2 Flawless 6, but maybe I'll try to assess what genes are most rare, like I did with the 5 that got sent in. Prioritizing fur skin and... super immunity over others, because there's not a lot of super immune in the colony. There's very few. There's like 3 that are not that I have, and then fur skin is 4. So getting more individuals with those genes might be good. I might be screwing up stickiest. Hold on. Don't move that just yet. I want to create the xenogerm before I screw it up. So I'm moving these out of the way so it's a clear path to get to the stockpile, which otherwise would take a while. And I think that this pod now has everything I want to send, so yeah, let's do it. So it almost gets me out of the negatives, but obviously I'm going to have to send more to ally them. This will put me at like -14 or something like that. -4. Okay. So I got to do more than that, but that's okay, because I have a lot more to send. Lot more to send. Other things to... storage. Psychoid. And hops. I need to store in the freezer. Udigal, you're out, but you should be given cannibal fine meals. And then implanted with crypto slap. Because you're going to the deep sleep. So another gift bag. I'm going to get rid of the lavish vegetarian meals because I don't suspect I'm going to have guests anytime soon. Small stacks of mixed meat I'll get rid of as well, so that the nutrient paste hoppers don't get like blocked up in a bad way, because that happens often. I'll get rid of the bear skin because I think I'd prefer heavy fur anyway over the 2. That should be some good money. Get rid of my jade. I don't have any jade projects, and I have jade deep drill spots if I want it. That's a lot of hops and psycho. Jeez, I didn't realize I planted that much. I could send... So I'll send the toque. Because I have tail caps that are better. And the EMP launcher. Breach axe, because I don't really use them. I'd rather have warhammers. This is getting a little tricky. Some locust armor that, any of the damaged armor T-Sank will inevitably replace. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Low shield packs, I don't really care about the durability, though, because low shield packs are good. They're single shot use, so it doesn't really matter the durability. Some extra courses that got made. Get rid of the parka. Get rid of the double strand pants, too. Leather body strap. And some of the used up Thrumbo clothing. That's a lot of shirts to get rid of. But they're not at 100%, so I'm fine with it. Alright, we'll see if this bag is enough. They probably will demand more, because we need to get up to 75. Which means I'll probably be parting with a lot of human leather, just like raw leather. But that's fine. If we end up having to do that, it's not a problem. Alright, so Udagol is officially ready for the crypto sleep. And then stickiest, your genome is still processing. The silver and the like that needed to get hauled in from the trades, I think, is being hauled in now. I don't know, we're sending them some pretty good stuff. So hopefully, hopefully this is enough to tilt the scales in my favor. I'm gonna have Wendy quickly blow through all of the tea making. She's really the only other person able to do it, other than Kath, who's in death rest right now. So, but yeah, I screwed it up. There we go. I think it's drop on floor once done. Yep. I've had a strange lack of combat, though. Not a lot of hostilities. I mean, some problem causer, which was the mech cluster, manhunter pack. Some enemy raids, but not too recently. It's been oddly quiet. So this looks all packed up, ready to go. 84. That will do it. That will push me above the 75 mark. So, awesome. And here's Stickiest's ready to go. Inlier, allied, because I gifted them so much stuff. They're ready to ignore past transgressions, let's call it. All right, let's bring them in as an exotic goods trader. Another ally to abuse. As is Wendy's custom. That prison's looking not too tidied. So now that I have Inlier allied, I need a new priority. So here we go. Big list again. That didn't take me very long, but if you want viewer suggestions, that would be 7. Otherwise, 1 through 6 will work. The eggs are starting to add up, so I might want to do another fertilization batch before I decide who goes into the pods. because we might get some winners. We might get some 7 and 8s. I don't expect it, but it's possible. Hey, Bryzit, when you're inspired, do you beat Wendy for trade price? Nope. Wendy is still better than you, even when you're inspired. At least you try, right? So stickiest, you're going to be allowed to grow and mine. Patient, firefight, basic, all. And research. Wait, I left research in? Okay. I made a mistake, but I'll stick with it. You also have a passion for crafting. Man, I screwed up your xenogerm, like, super bad. Wait, you're not implanted yet? Never mind, never mind, never mind. You're still the baby xenogerm. That's what was confusing me. Yeah, Fangface is now implanting you proper. Got it. Thought I made, like, a massive mistake with that implantation, but no. Thankfully not. I was really confused. Alright, there we go. Mining, plants, mailing. That looks way more like it. Alright, I'm gonna have to slow down butchering human likes because we're running out of shelf space. And we're amassing quite a lot of mess. Caravans are finally leaving. Inlier will be here momentarily. Weird. Yeah, maybe I should take you off of high priority cook then. It's like, why is Wendy making baby food? Alright, before I gestate 2 more eggs, let's go ahead and do some gene mixing. So, first to address is the 2 pigskins. Let's take a look at my own colonists. Non-pigskin genes. Tordek would be a really good... Tordek, Stickiest would both be very good candidates. Stickiest hasn't sired anything, because he just got grown. So I'm going to use Stickiest, because he's the most recent. And then Tordek can be the other one. I'll just do one of each. Tordek's literally standing next to the egg, so, I mean, that's convenient. And this combo is a 5... I'll keep it, I guess. It's not a sexy 5 or anything like that. Average 5, but whatever. I'll keep it. So it's going into the temporary holding spot. Goran brand baby food, now with 200% more baby. Shh. Don't share company secrets. It's really, really rude of you. Alright, so there's Stickiest's sticky sperm sample. Oh, man. Words. And Fangface is getting to get that going. Alright, looks like you guys want viewer suggestions as the next goal, so I will open up the suggestion box. It is open. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld, the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch June 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos.